Every July, homeschool moms make the same promise. This year is going to be different. But by October, many are exhausted. Their kids are resisting school, they're already feeling behind, and they're wondering what happened. The truth is, successful homeschool moms don't just hope for a better year. They build habits that make a better year possible. What do successful homeschool moms do before August that gives them confidence all year long? Today, I'm sharing 7 habits that can completely change the way your school year begins. Habit number 1, ask for help instead of trying harder. The first place we go for help is the Lord. Prayer is simply admitting, God, I can't do everything you've called me to do in my own strength. And thankfully, He loves answering that prayer. Next, ask your family for help. Your husband and children can't read your mind. Many times, my husband assumed I was handling everything just fine because on the outside, it looked like I was. I finally learned to say, could you help me with this? It would make a big difference. Then ask your children to do more than you think they're ready for. Will they do it perfectly? Probably not. But they will gain confidence, learn responsibility, and lighten your load at the same time. Finally, don't hesitate to ask friends or extended family for help when you need it. People are often honored to be asked. It tells them you trust them enough to be honest about your needs. Asking for help is one of the best ways to prevent homeschool burnout. Habit number 2, develop a realistic routine. Let's start with sleep. Figure out how much sleep your family actually needs, then create a schedule that fits your real life, not your ideal life. For years, I thought I should go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6. That sounded great, except I lived in a house full of night owls. Eventually, I accepted reality and switched to an 11 to 7 schedule. It fit our family much better. Next, establish simple chore routines. It's hard to feel ready for homeschooling when you wake up to yesterday's mess. Whether you reset the house after breakfast or spend 15 minutes cleaning up every evening, those routines help you feel calm and in control before lessons even begin. Finally, create a realistic homeschool plan. One curriculum per subject is usually enough. Trying to squeeze multiple programs, every possible elective, co-ops, sports, and activities into every week is a recipe for exhaustion. Plan a homeschool year your family can actually enjoy, not just survive. Habit number 3, plan relationship time. One of my favorite traditions was giving each child a special day based on birth order. On my oldest son's day, which was Monday, we'd spend a little one-on-one time together doing whatever he chose. Most of the time, it was playing a game. Those moments became some of my favorite memories, and they greatly reduced sibling rivalry because every child knew their turn was coming. And don't stop with your children. Plan regular connection with your spouse, too. It doesn't have to be an elaborate weekly date night. Sometimes 15 uninterrupted minutes talking together each day is even more valuable. Strong relationships create a strong homeschool. Habit number 4, choose curriculum that builds confidence. Kids learn best when they believe they can succeed. Look for curriculum with manageable lessons that challenge your children without overwhelming them. When lessons are short and achievable, kids finish feeling successful instead of defeated. That's exactly why I designed Grammar Galaxy for elementary students and Fast Grammar for high school students, with short, engaging lessons that build confidence while still teaching thoroughly. Confidence creates motivation. Habit number 5, teach social and emotional skills. Don't assume your children will simply pick up these skills naturally. Even though I'm a psychologist, I realized I had a plan for teaching math, writing, history, science, but no plan for teaching things like conflict resolution, emotional regulation, initiative, or friendship skills. After years of parents asking me how to help frustrated, anxious, or unmotivated kids, I created Training Aliens to teach those skills through stories. When children have the skills they need, we get to spend far less time disciplining behavior because we've addressed the real problem. Habit number 6, plan fun. Homeschool families are usually great at making the first day of school exciting. But don't stop there. Plan enjoyable moments throughout the year for your children and for yourself. I always do better emotionally when I have something fun on my calendar to look forward to. Our kids are the same way. Regular fun keeps everyone motivated during the long stretches between vacations and holidays. Habit number 7, make organizing a habit, not an event. For years, I treated organizing like a project. I'd tell myself I'd organize everything during the summer or over Christmas break. Sometimes I did, but within a few weeks, everything was a mess again. Eventually, I realized that organized homeschool moms don't organize once or twice a year. They organize a little every day. They declutter, reset spaces, and make small improvements consistently. That's why I created the Organized Homeschool Life with 4 simple 15-minute daily missions. Those small habits eliminate overwhelm far better than marathon organizing sessions ever could. The most organized homeschool moms aren't necessarily the ones with perfectly color-coded binders. They're the ones who consistently practice small habits that make everyday life easier. If you'd like to turn these 7 habits into action, I've created a free homeschool confidence action plan that you can download using the link in the show notes. And if you're watching or listening before July 4th, 2026, you'll also find a special discount code and bonuses for the resources I mentioned today at funtolearnbooks.com/shop. This year can be different, not because you'll try harder, but because you will build the habits that create lasting homeschool confidence. I'll see you next time.